Good morning, good morning. This is Elizabeth Griffin, your indie author from South Philadelphia, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please take a moment and do so, and definitely share my videos with others. So today I want to provide an update on the Romance Writers of America 2020 conference. Today is the last day, and I say that with a little bit of sadness. I've learned so much, and I've had so much fun participating in this conference with my daughter. We've been sitting on the floor watching workshop after workshop, eating Caribbean food. Yesterday I had oxtails and rice. Another friend of hers had some type of Caribbean shrimp platter, and she did oxtails as well. So we're eating a lot. I'm gaining weight, which we got to watch out, right? More exercising in the future, but it has been phenomenal. It has been a bonding moment between myself and my daughter, and it has been inspiring as far as looking at my platform and looking at ways to improve my platform and realizing that I'm doing this out of love, obviously, but I need to generate an income. And a lot of the platforms have been talking about growing your writing career and having it provide an income for you, a sustainable income. So today's video is going to be talking about growth hacking, and that workshop was hosted by Liz Pelletier. I hope I said her name properly. If not, forgive me. She was a software engineer for about 20 years, and then she founded a publishing company called Entangled, and she is doing phenomenal. And the tips that she gave, I thought were very encouraging and very informative. She mentioned that growth hacking is something that you want to implement when you are determined to make money. You're not just doing this as a hobby, the writing. You're not doing it just for fun, but you're doing it for the sole purpose of making money and getting your material out there. And so what she suggested is to scrap the normal way of writing a novel and publishing it, which would be, and what I do is to write the manuscript, to create the cover, to package it up, and to upload it on a platform and hope it sells. Her method is totally different. She believes in testing everything out before you create the product. So before you create the manuscript, you need to create a cover. Well, come up with a concept, a high concept. And a high concept is something that is simple and that you can identify immediately pertaining to the story. So if you were writing a story, you need to be able to sum the plot of that story up in a single word, in a single sentence. So an example she gave of high concept would be Snakes on a Plane. She said, when you hear that title, you know what it's about, Snakes on a Plane. You know that it's probably going to be comedic because of the title. So there are certain things you can infer just by hearing that one sentence or that one high concept pitch. And so I thought that was interesting that you come up with the concept. You don't write the book until you create a cover, you create a blurb, and you test these things out on people. And then after you've done that, you decide on how do you want to brand the book and yourself. How do you want to present your platform or your purpose to the public? And so she gave examples of something like this is a Nicholas Sparks type of book with a happily ever after. That could be a tagline. So you want taglines to be something that people can identify and recognize right away. Oh, that book is going to be similar to Nicholas Sparks, but it's going to be a happily ever after. So I know I'm going to get the sad story, the cancer-driven patient, or something like that. But I know in the end, it's going to be a happily ever after. So she said branding for yourself as an author is important, and then branding for a particular book that you're producing is important. And before you produce this book, also, as I said, create the branding, create the cover, and then on all the platforms that you share your material, you need to have that branding present. So on your Facebook account, on your Instagram feed, wherever you're promoting this book, you should have the branding be consistent to the book cover. And then once you've tested that out and you've tried it on friends and tried the concept on different people, and you think that this is a book that will sell and will generate money, you start to produce this book. And one thing she said that I left out in the very beginning is that you need to write your goals down. You need to know why you're writing, what's the purpose of this writing, and then what is the goal? What do you want to accomplish with creating this material? And then have a sticky that you can place somewhere that reminds you daily of what the purpose of this book is, so that if you for some reason get caught up in, oh, I just think that cover is cute and I'm going to pick that cover despite the fact that it may not work with my branding and it may not produce money, I like that cover. If you look at your goal, you'll realize, no, even though I like the cover, it's not going to help me achieve my goal. So put that cover aside. Find a cover that is going to sell, that is going to make money. And she also said, look at other authors and look at their branding and look at their blurbs. And the blurb is going to be like the back of the book, the back matter of the book that will tell you about the book. And you want to have keywords in there that will grab your reader and will let them know, hey, this is a book that I want to read. And what she said that I thought was unique is that when you put your book on an ebook platform, there's only a certain amount of description that is going to be visible to the public. And so you want to make sure that that first 2 lines of your blurb is a selling point. It does everything you need it to do to get that person to read further, because you only have a certain amount of time to capture their interest with your book cover, with your blurb, and with your presentation. So you need to take advantage of all that space on your book and have it do what you need it to do. So I'm just giving you a brief synopsis of what she talked about. If you want to know more, obviously you can contact her and find out how to get her material. You can also go to the RWA website and either become a member or just look at all the scheduled speakers and workshops that they had available, and that'll give you more information. So this is just a teaser and just to give you an idea of what was going on. I hope it's been helpful. For me, it has been helpful because it made me realize, yes, I love writing, but I want to make money. I want to be that alpha female that I told you about. I want to be feminine, I want to be delicate, but I want to make money. I want to live a certain lifestyle. I want to provide a legacy for my children. And with me, I think writing is the way to do it. This is my life. I've been doing this since I was 13. I love it. I'm passionate about it. And I want it to produce. And I think it will. I just need to separate the emotional side of writing with the business side of writing. And I need to stick to a plan. And as I said, I like these workshops because they are letting me focus on 6-figure salaries, on creating serials with the purpose of generating money. And it's informative and it's encouraging, and I'm having a ball. So I'm off to go to the next workshop. Enjoy your day and happy Sunday. God, thank you for this day and all your blessings, and continue to bless us in this time of COVID. And thank you, Jesus. So as always, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Love, peace, joy, and happiness. And until next time, bye-bye.